Well, thank you so much for having me here. Just wanted to start off with a little bit about our center. So USGS does a lot of different things. One of the things they do, they have one of our mission areas is the water mission area. There's a water science center in each state, and we're the one in Oklahoma. We're based in Oklahoma City. We have about 40 hydrologists and hydrotechs and field offices in Tulsa and Woodward as well. So one of the main things that we're responsible for is maintaining both stream gauge and groundwater networks throughout the state. So we have approximately 200 stream flow gauging stations all across Oklahoma. 23 of those have continuous water quality data monitoring as well. We also have 55 continuous groundwater level monitoring wells across the state as well. And all of these are funded in cooperation with USGS and 40 cooperators, both federal, state, tribal, municipal cooperators throughout the state. So these provide vital stream flow, groundwater, and water quality data to a whole bunch of different people, National Weather Service, permit holders, water managers, the lot. So one of the other things that we do at the center is we do interpretive projects, and this is what I like to think of them as very applied, because they're all done in cooperation with cooperators, either federal, state, tribal, or municipal cooperators. So one of the main things, one of the larger areas of projects that we have right now are doing groundwater projects. So most of this is driven by cooperation with the Oklahoma Water Resources Board and with their groundwater basin studies. We've been doing a lot of groundwater flow modeling to assess water availability for them and help them establish their maximum annual yields. We're also doing a lot of work with Bureau of Reclamation and their reservoirs throughout the state. We also do a lot of work with the tribes throughout Oklahoma, and recently we've been investigating seismic effects of wastewater injection with the USGS Earthquake Hazards Program. We also do surface water projects, so we've completed several river and lake bathymetry projects in the past year. We've also done flood inundation maps and dam breach investigations. Right now we have a couple new projects. We're estimating peak flows at ungauged streams for ODOT, and we're calculating some storage capacity for Grand Lake for GRDA as well. Water quality, we also do water quality projects, and one of our bigger ones for the past couple of years has been working with the US EPA and the USGS Toxic Substances Hydrology Program to assess water quality of impacts to groundwater from urban runoff and green infrastructure projects. So phase one was collecting urban runoff samples and doing a characterization of them, both organic and inorganic constituents, hundreds of them, trying to analyze what's actually coming off of these landscapes during rain events. Phase two is going to select, said 3, it could be more, it could be less depending on funding, of these sites and look at how these urban runoff and the water is infiltrating through these green infrastructure projects and if the groundwater is being affected. We're also doing some work with OSU's South Central Research Station to study the water chemistry of treated wastewater that's being used to irrigate row crops down there. So we're always interested in new projects. You can reach out to me. I put my contact information up there. I also put our website up there. We keep project pages for all of the projects that we do. And our Twitter handle is there as well. We try to update that as frequently as we can. One of the main reasons why I'm really glad that you invited me to be here is we're trying to establish pipelines of students at the research institutions across Oklahoma. So hopefully we're going to have some job openings coming up, and there's going to be some announcements in December. The first one's a hydrologist, GS 1112. That level is a PhD graduate or someone with experience, and we're looking for people with groundwater flow modeling and mod flow and GIS experience and maybe some Python experience for that position. So all these jobs are posted on USA Jobs, but I also post them for the OU students. They're posted on Handshake as well. That'll take you to the USA Jobs link. In December, we're also having several positions for student trainee in hydrology. So you can be a current student at OU, say, and if you have an interest in geology or hydrogeology, most of the work would be over the summer when you hopefully don't have any classes, but you can travel with some of our hydrotechs and go out and see what they do on a day-to-day basis and hopefully develop a career with the USGS. So thank you very much.